the opposition.
I have to speak against the bill that's in front of us. And I need to explain briefly why. Well, maybe not so briefly, as a matter of fact, if you don't mind. The fact is that the union movement in our country has given us and has given working people, wherever unions are allowed to be formed, a dramatically improved standard of living. And, you can go through the list of those things that have been accomplished by trade unionists over the years. Most of them were negotiated perhaps in labor contracts to begin with, but became sufficiently popular with all Canadians that they became the law of the land. Les bénéfices des conventions collectives vont bien au-delà du simple contrat. Les gains négociés par les travailleurs au fil des ans ont aidé à montrer les standards pour tous les Canadiens. Same goals for our families. And that's what this is about. So I'm asking that we see less of this divisive politics, and particularly in this debate, because many Canadians will be following it. And I don't want those who deliver the mail or who sort it on our behalf each and every day to feel that they are somehow less than anyone else.
And now, sisters and brothers, I give you Sister Olivia Chow.
Great to be here right now. You watched Jack's speech at the filibuster on the on the postal workers to block the back to work legislation. You probably didn't hear it at the back. At the back, the Conservative MPs were chanting, "Union Jack! Union Jack!" as if they are to try to insult him, to say that Union Jack is an insult. But Jack Layton never saw that as an insult. In fact, he thought it was an honor to be called Union Jack. Inspiration from the unions, because union means coming together, it means unity. It means when we come together, we have the power to make changes. And by gosh, we need to make change. Life is getting really tough out there. Whether you are the 99% or the bottom 10% or the rest of the 99%, because life is not affordable. We have huge household debt. Salary hasn't really gone up in 20 years. You contrast, and the income of that 1% just keep rising. It's soaring. And you contrast that, and it's so stark, with the 1 in 10 kids that live in poverty, especially in the First Nation community. And that is just shameful. There's so much we can do together. We need a job creation plan. We need decent, affordable childcare. We need good public transit. Yes, there are so much good universal home care, Medicare, and all of those important things. And the irony of it is, in the last 10 years, this federal government, whether it's the Martin or the Harper, have squandered through tax giveaways to the richest corporation. You know how much money they've squandered? $140 billion of tax giveaway to the richest corporations. $140 billion. And as a result, the foreign investors saw all this money coming in, and they thought, wow, okay, especially in the oil and gas industry, let's go and gamble some more. So they flock to invest. They drive up the loonies, and as a result, the manufacturing industry have lost 600,000 jobs. These are high-paying, good jobs that we have lost. This kind of direction cannot continue. That's why I'm here to say that we must come together and make changes together. Jack, 9 years ago, when he first announced that he was, even before he announced, to run as a leader of the NDP, he got one of the first endorsement was your former president, Wayne Sampson. And not only did he get the endorsement of the OFL, he got Sister Sandra Clifford's help and many of your help. And she's been a pillar in helping out Jack Layton through the years, and all of you. And I want to say, on behalf of the family, to thank OFL and all of you in supporting Jack Layton and the New Democrats.